Hey, we're going to tell you how to get the WBT Application Development Kit from QRC. We're going to describe the system requirements, the non-disclosure agreement, the development kit, the preparation for your development system, and the virtual machine client installation process. First thing you're going to want to know is more about the WBT. You can read about it at WBTQRCtech.com. It's a recording tool that creates INQ data in Vita49 file formats on removable solid-state drives. To get application development, you're going to want a Microsoft Windows platform with 64-bit, 8 GB of RAM, and at least 9 GB of free space. You should be familiar with C++, Qt, and Linux for these projects. Contact QRC at the Liaison to request a non-disclosure agreement form. It's a bilateral non-disclosure agreement. Pretty typical for business. The form needs to be signable when you return it to us. You can use Nitro Reader or Adobe to sign your form and get it back to our side of the email. QRC returns documents to you, more about the WBT and the programmer's tech notes. Then we send you a private link by email to allow you to download the WBT Application Development Kit from the Hightail website. The file's kind of large, 1.5 GB. It takes several hours. You're going to want to take that kit and examine its contents. It's an Ubuntu 64 virtual machine with C++ and Qt and a bunch of other library components in it. So you want to create a folder, VMShared, on your C drive and place the application development zip file in that folder, unzip it, and then look at the web pages like the one that says Getting Started with QRC WBTs. Similar instructions follow for the rest of this slideshow. Open the doc folder and you'll find the website page for documentation called WBT Application Getting Started. Then you want to download Oracle's VirtualBox and place the VirtualBox download in the VMShared folder. Run that installer as the administrator and take the default options through the installer, always trusting the default installation from Oracle. Reboot your computer and enable the computer BIOS for virtualization when it comes back up again. Each computer can do this differently. You might not even need to do it, but you might find the BIOS options under the security items in the BIOS menu. Select the VMShared folder in Windows and set the properties to share it with everyone. Everyone is a predefined list in the drop-down there on the sharing folder. Launch the Oracle VirtualBox. Select the new icon and create a virtual machine. Use the name WBTDev, Linux, and select Ubuntu 64. Set the virtual memory size at least 1024, and then say use the existing virtual hard drive option, and at that hard drive option you want to pick this path name for the VMShared WBT App SDK application environment. When the WBTDev is selected, use the settings icon and pull up the shared folders. Map the shared folder to the C:\VMShared directory, make it Automount permanent, and OK. Select the network settings in the virtual machine and connect it to the bridge adapter, and select the PC network adapter. Hit OK and the settings will close. You want to hit the start icon and then wait for the desktop to appear. Once a desktop is up and stable, use the Kickoff Application launcher to start the file manager and set the shared file path to root media sf_VMShared. That's your connection back to the virtual host. You can put all your projects in the VMShared folder and use the Qt development environment to access them. You can then export those things back to folders and transfer them out of the environment in that same VMShared environment. That concludes our introductory loading of the WBT Application Development Environment. Enjoy it. Contact QRC if you need support. We'll be glad to help you out.